Welcome to Structural Analysis 2 video series Analysis of Beam by Slope Deflection Method. Lecture outline: Numerical on beam consists of non-prismatic member. Now in the given problem we have to analyze a beam by slope deflection method and we have to draw a bending moment diagram. Now beam AC having a varying cross section. So when the beam having a varying cross section, its moment of inertia will change. So AB having a moment of inertia 2I and BC having a moment of inertia I. So AB is of 2 meter in length, acting and supporting a point load of 100 kN at mid span. On BC there is no any load and the length of BC is 2 meter. So according to the loading or moment coming on the member, the cross section of a member may be vary. So such a varying cross section member we called it as a non-prismatic member. Now this problem we have to solve by slope deflection method. So first we have to find out degree of freedom or degree of kinematic indeterminacy. So at the section where the beam changing its cross section, there the beam having a 2 degree of freedom. One is rotation and one is a translation. So theta b and delta b, these are the 2 degree of freedom. Now next step, find out fixed moment for each span. So first let's consider span AB. So for on span AB, the point load of 100 kN acting. So for that WL by 8 is a formula through which we can find out fixed moment at A and fixed moment at B. So W is 100 into 2 divided by 8 is equal to 25 kN meter. So for anticlockwise sign convention is positive, for clockwise sign convention is minus 25. Now on span BC no load, therefore fixed moment will be equal to 0. Now after calculating these fixed moment, we have to move ahead for the slope deflection equation. So now let's develop the slope deflection equation for each span. Let's consider first span AB. So MAB is equal to MFAB plus 4 EI by L into theta A plus 2 EI by L into theta B minus 6 EI by L square into delta. Now in this case delta and theta B are there. Now theta A will be a 0. Why theta A is a 0? Because our A is a fixed support. So in case of fixed support, theta A is equal to 0. Now we know the fixed moment AB, that is 25. Now here we have to must recall or must consider this 2I, moment of inertia of AB is 2I. So student making mistake here at the time of putting a value of moment of inertia. So in the given problem, moment of inertia is 2I, so put here 2I divided by 2 into theta B. Now let's consider this delta translation in the upward direction, positive. So as this beam will translate in upward direction, the moment will be generated and this moment will be in a clockwise direction. So we have to consider minus sign for it as per our sign convention. So this one is a minus and its value is 6 EI by L square into delta B. So 6 EI, I is 2I into delta B divided by 2 square. Okay, so finally we have MAB is equal to 25 plus 2 EI theta B minus 3 EI delta. Let's say equation number 1. Now consider span AB, but for end moment B, BA. So MBA is equal to MFBA plus 2 EI by L into theta A plus 4 EI by L into theta B minus 6 EI by L square into delta B. So again here theta A will be a 0. Okay. Now put the value of MFBA. So MBA is equal to minus 25 plus 4 EI, I means 2I divided by 2 into theta B, which is unknown, minus 6 EI into 2I into delta B divided by 2 square. So finally we have MBA is equal to minus 25 plus 4 EI theta B minus 3 EI delta B. Let's say equation number 2. Now consider next span BC. So MBC is equal to MFBC plus 4 EI by L into theta B plus 2 EI by L into theta C plus 6 EI by L square into delta B. Now here again C is a fixed support, so theta C will be a 0. So theta C will be a 0. Now MFBC will be a 0, no load. So MBC is equal to 4 EI by 2 into theta B plus, now due to the translation in upward direction, so moment will be generated due to translation, and that moment will be in a anti-clockwise direction. So we have to take its sign positive. That's why the sign is positive, and magnitude is 6 EI by L square into delta B. L is 2 square, delta B is unknown. So we are having a second equation, MBC is equal to 2 EI theta B plus 1.5 EI delta B. Let's say third equation. Now find out moment for this C end. So MCB is equal to MFCB plus 2 EI by L theta B plus 4 EI by L theta C plus 6 EI L square into delta B. Now MCB is equal to MFCB is 0, as no load, fixed end moment will be 0, 2 EI by 2 into theta B plus 6 EI by 2 square into delta B. So finally we have MCB is equal to EI theta B plus 1.5 EI delta B. Let's say equation number 4. Now to solve all these slope deflection equation, we have to consider equilibrium equation. Now here degree of freedom is 2. So at least we must have degree of freedom is 2. So to solve this equation we must have 2 equilibrium equation. So first equilibrium equation is moment about B is equal to 0, and second is shear equilibrium is equal to 0, or shear forces for whole structure or whole problem is equal to 0. So let consider MB, moment about B. So moment coming on B, due to from the adjacent member, their summation should be equal to 0. So minus 25 plus 4 EI theta B minus 3 EI delta B plus 2 EI theta B plus 1.5 EI delta B is equal to 0. So solving, we having 6 EI theta B minus 1.5 EI delta B is equal to 25. Now consider whole structure and consider the shear forces coming on it. So shear forces coming, so let's consider up as positive. So let's say RA plus RC minus 100 is equal to 0. Now consider the FBD of each span. So first span, 100 kN force acting at mid span. End reaction due to the given loading will be half, 50 divided by 2, 50 up and 50 up. For second span, no load, so reaction will be a 0. Now end moment, let's consider there is an end moment in anti-clockwise direction at A, and again same in case of at B. Okay. Now span BC, consider end moment anti-clockwise at both end, they are positive. Now find out reaction due to end moment. So these end moment create overall or net moment which is in a anti-clockwise direction. Both are in anti-clockwise direction. If you add, they will give anti-clockwise moment. So here reaction should be such that so it will create or it will balance by creating clockwise moment. So to get the clockwise moment, according to that we have to provide the sign convention to the reaction. So if this reaction is up, so far end reaction should be in a downward direction. So we will get clockwise couple or moment. So it will balance your moment due to the end moment. Okay. So now how to find out this reaction? So end moment MAB plus MBA divided by 2. Same will be at far end MAB plus MBA divided by 2. In similar fashion, find out for the BC. So end moment MBC plus MCB divided by 2, and far end again same MBC plus MCB divided by 2. Now find out net reaction at A, 50 plus this reaction 50 plus MBC plus MCB divided by 2, and at C again 0 plus this MBC plus MCB divided by 2. So we having reaction RA and RC in term of end moment. So let's put in the shear equilibrium equation. We having 50 plus MAB plus MBA divided by 2 minus MBC minus MCB divided by 2 minus 100 is equal to 0. So by simplifying, we have MAB plus MBA minus MBC minus MCB is equal to 0. Now putting the value of end moment in the equation and simplifying, we have 3 EI theta B minus 9 EI delta B is equal to 100. Let's say equation 3. Solving equation 1 and 3, we get EI theta B is equal to 1.515, EI delta B is equal to minus 10.60. Putting this value in the slope deflection equation to get the end moment. So MAB is equal to 25 plus 2 EI theta B minus 3 EI delta B. So putting the value of EI theta B 1.515 and EI delta B minus 10.60. Finally we have MAB 59.83 kilonewton meter. Then MBA minus 25 plus 4 EI theta B minus 3 EI delta B. Put the unknown EI theta B and EI delta B. We have MBA is equal to 12.86 kilonewton meter. MBC is equal to 2 EI theta B plus 1.5 EI delta B. Putting the value of these unknown 2 into 1.515 plus 1.5 minus 10.60. We have end moment MBC is equal to minus 12.86 kilonewton meter. Then next one MCB is equal to EI theta B plus 1.5 EI delta B. Putting this value, finally we have MCB is equal to minus 14.385 kilonewton meter. Now draw the bending moment diagram. Now for point load, free bending moment diagram is in triangular fashion. So WL by 4 is equal to 50 kilonewton meter. W is 100, length is 2 divided by 4 is become 50 kilonewton meter. Now show the end moment. Now first end moment is 59.83 positive. So keep pen close to the A and rotate in anti-clockwise direction. It cut the member and coming up show of 59.83 kilonewton meter. Now for B, the bending moment is 12.86. So the value is positive. That means we have to move in the about B in a anti-clockwise direction. So this is anti-clockwise direction. So move about B in anti-clockwise direction. So coming down after cutting the member, after the one complete rotation, come down. So show the value down 26.5 kilonewton meter. Now next value is minus 12.86. So minus 12.86. So that means you have to, for BC, keep your pen close to the B and you have to rotate in the clockwise direction about B. So about B, rotate clockwise direction, complete one rotation, come down. So you have to show value down. So it's okay. 26. Your value is 12.86. This one is 12.86. This one is 50. 12.86. Now last one, MCB minus 14.38. So keep your pen close to the C. Minus, that means you have to rotate about C in the which direction? Clockwise direction. So rotate about C in the clockwise direction, coming up after one rotation. So show up. So 14.385. Then join with the line. So these are nothing but your for fixed end moment or end moment. Now the position which is not overlap, that you have to make it hatch. Now this white position indicate overlap. Okay. So this is about your bending moment diagram. Okay, thank you.